Welcome back everyone. Today we are going to see Power BI visual guides. What are the type of visuals available in Power BI and what are the types and where we can utilize those charts. So these are explained. So this is very first is a bar which is known as column chart. So in Power BI we have available stack bar charts, stack column charts. So we can utilize their purposes would be to compare the data across the category or the group. So use cases can be seen in terms of if you want to compare the cells across the region of different products. So you can utilize the column chart. If you want to analyze the revenue as well, so column chart would be the best option. So the types is standard bar or column chart or the stacked one. So if you're able to see in Power BI, we have this visualization available. Here, very first line it is showing stack bar chart, then we have a column chart, cluster bar chart, cluster column chart, and 100% stack bar or column chart. So if you click on this area, blank space area, if you click on this, you'll be able to see this chart has been created. Now if you want to analyze this, so once you upload your data and you can start analyzing the data, you can see the visualizations. And here if you see, I have added one of the column chart where I was comparing the sales data over the item types. Next we are going to see is line chart. So line chart basically is to show the trends. So basically if you want to analyze the trends in terms of like in trading, or we have seen this data in continuous data we wanted to analyze. We want to visualize the sales over the months or website traffic as well. So line chart would be the better option. So these are in form of the types are single line, multi-line, 12 or stepped or filled ones. Next is pie or donut chart. If you want to show up the proportion of the data or you want to analyze the budget with how it has been distributed, so we can use this pie chart or a donut chart. So potentially it is used to analyze the KPI narratives as well. Next is the area chart, which represents the cumulative total of the data where it is showing as a filled area. So this is something as a filled area. Use cases would be if you want to analyze the total value across the timeline or in the magnitude level change. So you can use the area chart. And this is a scatter chart. If you're able to see, this is showing as a scattered only. So this will be the visual available in the Power BI. So if you want to create a relationship between two variables, so you can use the scatter chart. So it is like to identify the correlation and understanding the distribution, and these are the spot outliners. Next is the tree map. So you want to display the hierarchical data, so which are in the form of nested rectangle. So if you're able to see this type of a chart, it is kind of a group one, and this is divided into subgroups. So if any kind of a data to be seen in the tabular format in a tree map format, so we can we have a table format in different available. This is a proper tree map. So this is like representing the sales data product wise, region wise, or any traffic website traffic by page or by source you want to analyze. So tree map would be the better option for the visualization purpose. So these basically are charts where we have to explain, or sometime it comes in the interview we'll have to explain like what are the type of chart and where we can utilize. So this would be the better. You can go through this all things and accordingly you can prepare yourself. So this is the funnel chart representing the stages in the process. So if you'll see, this is the kind of stage available starting from 100% to the 8%. So in terms of to analyze the acquisition, or if you got the conversion, what were the steps involved into it. So that funnel has been created. It's a journey. So it has been created. Using this funnel chart, we be able to visualize the or demonstrate the customer stages, acquisition stages. So the table and matrix which I spoke earlier, so it is in the form of rows and column. You can analyze and compare the data, or drill down feature will come in. You can compare the data using this table. And then we have again slicer also added, which you can use for the filtration purpose, where the filter activity will get involved. It will save the step also, space also. If you want to avoid any kind of load of visuals in your dashboard or report, you can use the slicer and you can analyze the data using the filter label. So KPI visual is you want to give the data indicating the numbers, particularly in the KPI card. So we have a KPI visual available in the Power BI. Apart from that, we have a map or field map available. We want to showcase the geographical or location level insights. So you can use the map chart. Histogram also is available to visualize the data distribution to the stacks levels, like age or sales. So if you're able to see, we have all these available in the Power BI visualization. This was the line chart. And in the line chart, this is the area chart which we have seen. Then this is also area chart in the form of waves. And again, we have this 100% area chart. So one by one, we are going to see using the data, how we can, analyze. And once we start working on this, we'll be able to see there are many options available for to this to have formatting done. So this is the funnel chart, scatter chart, pie and donut chart, and this was the tree map available. And this was the slicer. Once report is ready, or you want to analyze the data or filter the data using slicer, and you want to keep the space, like it should not be the loaded with the visuals. So then you can use the slicer as well at the report level. We have a table and matrix formats also available, and there are other more visualization available, which we are going to see using the data and how we can do the formatting, and we can make it as a attractive dashboard.